What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is the Alan Presents and I'm your host of this video. I'm Alan, and with season 2 of the Netflix live action One Piece series on the horizon, which is coming in on March 10th, so not long to wait now, it felt only right that I build all of the Lego sets in size order. So far I have done the Windmill Village hut, I have done Buggy the Clown's circus tent, and last video I did Battle at Arlong Park. So for this video I'm going to be tackling the Going Merry. Yeah, hang on. So, I'm going to be bringing to you today, this particular session, it will be the entire video, but the first part of the Straw Hat's first real home on the sea to life in Lego form. So this build comes in at 1,376 pieces, and research into this shows it can take anywhere between 4 and 5 hours to complete, which will make this the biggest project to date that I have done. What looks to be a great balance of detail and display presence from the picture on the box. So from that classic hull design to the instantly recognizable figurehead at the front of the ship, this build should capture the heart of the Straw Hat crew, brick by Lego brick. So let's hoist the sails, hit that like button before we go any further, and let's jump straight into the build itself. So let's see, have I got any of these push button things? Probably not, because it's a bigger box. So I have to get scissors out for this to slice the tape. There's 4 wanted posters in this one. So far I have 4 of the 8. So I'm halfway there to getting the full set of the wanted posters. I did get 2 of the same one during the... I know you can't really see me properly right now, but just give me a minute. I did get 2 of the same wanted poster last video with Buggy the Clown, but that's fine because the wanted posters will be distributed all across the East Blue, and obviously for the second season of the live action One Piece across the Grand Line. So it's not as big a problem to see that you have multiples because of that fact. Is this going to open this way? Do I need to do both sides as well? It's like Fort Knox trying to get into this. Bear with me a sec. Last bit of tape. Hey, okay. Right. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. So I've got my Lego brick separator from the last build, just in case I need it. I'm going to assume there's one in here somewhere. There's so many bags. It's number 9, 6, 5, 4. Rigging. Yep, that looks like ropes and rigging and whatnot. Okay, 10. Any advance on 10? Oh, good grief! The book is bagged. Wow. Okay. And then we have the sails. How cool is that? That looks sick. Okay. Let me put this box just slightly off camera. I want to put the lid back on, and then I can use that almost like a table to store the bags. So I've probably got just about 2 hours to build today before I have to be doing other things. So we'll see how far we get. This will be one of those rare videos where we cut and then splice the next part into the rest of the video. We don't like doing that on this channel because we prefer more of a natural kind of presence and a sort of reality kind of based instead of cutting away on things, but with this kind of thing it's going to be a little bit unavoidable. Apparently I can't talk today, so that's... Okay, so the sail and the rigging over there. Bag number 1 just on top there, hopefully it's not going to topple over, should be good. Okay, so the book is in a bag. I've not seen this on any previous builds, that's quite interesting for me. As I mentioned in previous videos, I haven't built much in the way of Legos. I used to have Lego as a child, but it was nothing like this. It was just some blocks. Go use your imagination and build something. So this is very different and very new for me, but I'm loving this journey so far. So we got some little flags. Looks like that'll be for the top of the crow's nest and whatnot. That's really cool. They're very flexible, almost allows it to be wavy like a normal flag of material. And of course, what would a Lego build be without stickers? We've got stickers. Goes to one side there. Okay, and we got the book's pretty substantial sized book. Yikes. That is a big book. Okay, So this is build number 4 of the series, they say. There will have been a link up on the screen to take you to the previous episodes. Okay, so we're saying there's one of these. I haven't seen one at this time unless it's in one of the bags. So let's grab bag number 1 and let's make a start. Again, I forgot to bring a container or something to put the bits in because, you know, one of those things. I see the brick separator is in here. Okay. I've got 2 small bags in there. That's interesting. Okay, it's empty. So we have brick separator, so I now have 2 brick separators. One of them, I only need the 1. 2's probably going to be a bit overkill, isn't it? I'm not entirely certain why there's 2 small bags like this. And we're off. Starting to look like a bottom of a ship. Part of the base of the figurehead there. That's what I'm assuming. Could be completely wrong, but we'll see. Ooh, okay. Funky looking. Still curious to how many steps are there for it. 430 on 26. The end of bag 1. So we'll start with a good start on the hull itself. Feels quite solid as well. I'm not going to also test it by throwing it against anything because that would be stupid. That does feel quite solid. There's a little bit of weight to that. It's quite bold. Nice. These spare bits into bag. When we're putting this mat down, this mouse mat that I have, or desk mat, is that it does make it a bit difficult to see sometimes the colours of the brick. But there we are. Bag number 2. We're also getting the first of our minifigures for this set. While I see the bits, I'm going to pull them out. Ready. Oh, okay. I've just seen a very curious looking part. So let's put together our minifigure first. So, as always, we've got 2 separate faces. We've got a more of a smirky kind of smiley face there, and we've got an angry face there. Normally smiley face because we're building Going Merry. Let's just check. Home away from home, I guess. We've got a spare mouth sword. This funky, as you didn't see the buggy circus tent, we had one of these with Zorro then as well. Is it a different outfit? Where is the Zorro from that? It is. So it is a different outfit as well. So it's got the dark blue outfit on. This one's got the sort of green beige outfit. Again, fantastic quality on the minifigures themselves. Since that guy's got hair on, I'm going to put bandana on this particular Zorro. I'm keeping 3 swords with it. Put the one on the back now, it doesn't matter. On the back away. And safe. Pop his hat, his hair rather. Sword, safe. So that's the minifigure number 1. I believe there's 5 in this set. If I remember correctly. Let's get into the build of this one. Like number 2. What's that? Whoa, that's a funky looking brick. Same shaped windows from Arlong Park, just in different colours. The white colour instead of the black, brown instead of the sandy beige colour. How big this is going to be, I don't actually know. It's a interesting looking bit. Let's do those. I would assume all these little holes, and I could be very wrong here, for the rigging, but then saying that it wouldn't be that low. I don't know. It's probably then to just cap on the fascia plates to make it look like a hull. I don't know in time, but it's just that my brain's ticking over to what is these bits for, you know? One of these funky looking bits that I need 4 of apparently. 4 of these little doohickeys. That's coming around to the back of the hull, so that might be the full length of the ship. Possibly. Oops. Okay, put it on, but pulled everything else off, finally. This is fine. Okay, here we go. Here's some of the funky looking bits. Okay. Give me a sec, I was gathering them up first, and then do a little showcase to the camera. Okay, so, got taps. Gold tap there. Got some more glasses. Bottle. A glass and a bottle. Fantastic. Then we have. That's printed on. That's not a sticker. That's pizza. I think we know which part of the ship we're building right now. That goes there. Ah, so that's a sink. That looks like a little drainage part of the sink. That's interesting. Little part of the kitchen. Oh, there's more. There's more. There's more to go. again. I'll let's show these in a minute. It's going to just be like a little stack of dishes. Fill that first. Stack of plates. That one. Then we've got, I'm assuming, salt and pepper shakers. Okay, so maybe that's not a glass, that's a container then. With a fork. I don't know if the camera's going to be that quite well, but fork going on there. Knife. Butcher knife. Just a little gold clip here. And a little frying pan. I think it's safe to say that this is kitchen. Sanji's domain. That's really cool. That's the end of bag number 2. On to bag number 3. There's one wanted poster here. It's got a little thing saying wanted to bag 9. We may not need the wanted poster in this particular stage. Another plastic bag, but we'll find that out in a bit. Who we got? Aldiva. Can't remember if I have Aldiva yet. I do now, either way. Put that to one side a sec, just in case that is meant to be put aside for the time being. It's saying to put that there, but I can't see it on the build itself. So I'm pretty sure that says just put it aside. I think that's what that's saying. Oh, that's not a funky looking piece. Little a ball socket, the looks of it. Assuming it's not. It looks like a little tray with a mug and a slice of lemon. Oh, oh, it's a secret area. It's a little sofa. Oh, that's cool. Again, it's one of those things where like, I have no idea what I'm building here, but then you see it come together and it's like, designers of this stuff, it's fair play to them. Absolutely incredible. Snap the bricks when together. That's just a great noise. Not all the time, but when it does, it's extremely satisfying. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. we have the full length of the ship now, from the bow to the stern. Oh, for the rudder. Cool. That's the end of bag 3. On to bag number 4. Ooh, back to paper bags. There's 2 of them. There is a minifigure in this one as well. He's trying to escape. You see legs. Yeah. Body. Don't see any other bits. Yeah. And I don't know why there's 2 separate littler bags or smaller bags. Littler? Smaller bags in the big bag, but I'm assuming there's a reasoning for it and method to the madness, but there we go. Okay, let's build our minifigure from this one. There's only the basic parts for this. We've got the legs, we've got the body, we've got the face, which has a smirk and a full-on smile on that one. I'll put the smirk because that's kind of befitting more of the character, I think. And the hair. And we have Sanji. And really cool detail with the jacket, shirt popping through with the tie and the buttons. It's really cool. Him over there with his best friend Zoro. Apparently he's drunk and can't stand up. There we go. Okay. Most pirates do get drunk at some point, I guess, but you know, hey ho. A bottle of rum and all that. Ooh, there's some doors coming up. Okay. Wait, what? Oh wow, okay. Never seen one of those before. Now these are the doors I used to remember back when I was a child playing with Lego, but they were solid doors. They weren't textured, they didn't have the grooves and whatnot into them. It was just a solid coloured door. Didn't have a cutout especially. Only a little bit, that is. Ah, I'm going on the wrong side. That'll explain it. You have a door that opens. There's a little handle on it as well. Surprised there's not one on the inside. How do you get out of the kitchen area? The little things, the little details, and superb. It's just one there. Oh, it's right here. Not exactly certain. Could just be tangled that way. Imitations of the blocks, I guess. I've got to get that full-on lean. Okay. I'm gonna try sure how this is going yet. Seems like it's padding it out to maybe build up the sides, but difficult to envision again. I didn't really look into how this is all going to go because I wanted it to be a surprise, and that's part of the channel is. Whoa, funky looking piece as well. Back on the other side. We've got our first stickers of the set. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be the inside wall. So I assume it's going to go there. The inside wall, and we've got some cups, plates, etc. Just 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to top that. I'm just going to go on these little bits here. It would have been easier if I had put them on before the bricks went onto the construct. Oh, actually saying that went on very smooth. That's what we've got there. I'm trying to, these grey bits kind of just floating a little bit. That's what we've got. Stickers on there. Stabilize the grey bricks a little bit more. And then I was right, it's going to go onto that bit. Not sure how much that's going to. See there, that's the piece there with the stickers on. Pretty cool. This is great. Trying not to get addicted to collecting Lego around. I'm going to be carrying on with the one-piece set. So if you are enjoying seeing these builds, then just make sure you are subscribed and you hit that notification bell as well. Some of the new sets for season 2 do eventually get released. Then I will be picking those up and building those for mine and your enjoyment at that point. Okay, I think this is part of where the rigging is going to end up going. It says, trying not to get it wrong again. But it doesn't hang off as I'm building stuff onto the side here. Okay, so one little detail I've only just clocked. I don't know if I'll be able to pick this up on the camera, but in here, the little round studs that kind of stick outwards, they almost make that look like drawers. I've only just clocked that as I was looking down. Where's the oven? Putting these on with this quick separator is much easier. So there's our stickers in place there. Looks like cupboard doors. Yep. Just above the frying pan, plates, pepper, salt shaker, bottle and fork holder. So let's turn that over there so you can hopefully see that. It's there. Again, filling that last little gap there on the hull. It was really smooth, really nice. That's what we've got thus far. Really nice. Let's put these on the children. Pack them even on, I can't even remember before. I did somewhere. Yeah, that's spare bits. Bag number 5. And we have another bounty poster. It's a new one. It's Monkey D. Luffy. I don't remember if I already had Alvida or not. But I definitely did not have Monkey D. Luffy. Definitely 5 of 8, so it could be 5 of 8, it could be 6 of 8. I'd have to check these ones. Obviously, it's the mini bag. No minifigures in this one. Again, it's saying to put that wanted poster to one side. We're done. Let's jump into this one. This will probably be the last bag for this sitting, but for you guys watching, as soon as I finish the sitting, the next one will start. Pretty much straight away. It'll be completely uninterrupted for you guys. So you can kind of see what I'm building that. Oh, it's another one of these. These deadly cannons. Had from the buggy. The buggy was Allen Park. There's some ammunition for this somewhere. Doesn't tell me to pull any out, it's just me to put the gun there, so that's fine. So with these light bits here, the see-through transparent kind of plastic, I have seen that there's a few sites that offer lighting brick sets. That is something I'm curious about, so maybe down the line I might pick up some of those sets and integrate them into the builds. This one, the Barati, are the ones that have them. If you are interested in seeing something like that, let us know in the comments down below or in the social media pages that we've got. I'll link trees in the description down below to this video. And that we can obviously sort of look at potentially doing that tomorrow. Probably if the more people ask for it, then it's kind of one of those things that it will jump up to the list of the priorities almost in that sense. So do let us know if that is something you're interested in seeing for these builds. Obviously, because I'm building them now, it wouldn't be done whilst they're being built, but I would go back and obviously show how that process happens. You obviously take parts of it apart and it tells you how to do that. I haven't looked massively in depth at that yet, but it is something I am kind of toying with. Stickers. Wasn't expecting that. It's not quite center, but circular ones are a bit more tricky. Get that. Okay, alright, so let's subs in that side there. I think there's going to be a couple more stickers to do before we hit the end of this bag. make my suspicion of the stickers. That is about to come true. Come true. Stick time. Just one going first. One goes a bit tricky to get smack in the centre. And slight off. Let's print this slightly off the centre actually. Yep, so the exact same as the other side. Same as last time. Side instead. Holding back. Oh, just buckle inwards. Nice. There. I'm not going to start another episode right now because we are coming to the end of this session. Well, it's kind of timed out quite nicely actually. There's the end of season 1 of the live action One Piece as well. We will carry on. I will find something appropriate to put in the background. I already have something in mind. You're standing that up. If the camera caught that, I'd flip that up and it just stood up there. So, greasing it ready. Not quite sure what the movement there's all about. That's the end of bag 5, and I'm going to put these little bits away before we go into that. Just to make sure. Oh, there might be a little thing for the gun. Where's the gun down somewhere? Oh, I see. So then that shoots the thing. That's clever. Okay, I'll put the ammunition in there. Actually, you know, I will. I might ping off. Only 2 little extra bits there. That's fine. Put those in the bag, and that's the end of bag 5. So we're about halfway through the build. I get the feeling some of this is going to get a little bit more fiddly. So far, this is incredible. It's got a very good, substantial weight to that. It feels solid, in good shape. The rudder is still attached, which is got a nice sort of ball socket on that, which is quite nice. That feels superb. So yeah, end of the session for me, but for you, this will continue in a few seconds. So yeah, okay, new session, new show. Let's go. The anime is now on Netflix. So it's a HD remastered. I've not seen the HD remaster of this yet, so I mean, I'm not going to see it now because obviously I'm going to be paying close to this. But I figured this was a nice way, instead of repeating the live action series over again in season 1, I figured I'd start doing the anime instead. So we're about halfway through at this particular moment in time. I don't know, there's 430-ish steps. I'm on 216 is the next step. It's a little bit more complex, so we'll see how long this one goes. But I'm going to try and do the rest of this in one more sitting. Let's see how we go. This is what we got thus far. Sanji and Zoro have fallen over. They're just fallen over. Okay. So bag number 6. And I've forgotten to grab a tub again. I swear this is going to be the bane of my existence. Okay, we do have a minifigure in this one. Stickers of that. Still that there. Okay, let's find our pieces for the minifigure. Okay. Legs. Body with the paint lines up, that's really cool. Put one of the arms up. Satchel. That's a clue as to who this is. Look at that. We've got two faces as always. We've got the more smiley face, and then we've got the anguished or worried kind of face with the smiley face on because he has now gained the ship from Kaya. And this one's got a little bandana with a hair. Really cool. Oh, there is slingshot. There we go. So this is Usopp number 2. Pretty cool again. That's going to be different from the last one. Yep, so the last one had a black shirt on. So the other one had a bandana too, a different colour. So let's pop Usopp over here. And then we can crack back into doing this big boy, the Going Merry. So here we go. I haven't set this up to sound or anything, obviously because of copyrights and such and so forth. So this looks like it's going to be an English dubbed version as opposed to the subtitles. I'm not going to put the subtitles on, that's going to be very distracting. I'm just going to leave that run, but usually I watch my anime subbed, not dubbed. So, for everyone's awareness, I guess. Feels like I'm building stairs. That's exactly what I'm building. Oh wow, okay, that's, oops. That's really cool. A bit of a railings of sorts. Little hammer. I'll assume that this is part of Usopp's workshop. A lot of the maintenance on the ship. A sweeping brush. This is an interesting one. Looks like a top of a barrel. I'm going to pick that up. Should have put the brush in before putting the barrel down. Flip it. Live and learn, as they say. Build and learn, I guess, in this particular instance. And spanner. Cool. Cool. Is it a screwdriver end or a chisel, depending on how sharp it is? Probably not chisel, it's probably more of a screwdriver. Looks like there's going to be little bits of tools and whatnot stored around the ship. These are the bits of that. I'm not going to block this central area so you can still see what I'm building. It's going to be very fun otherwise, is it? Watch. Replicating the same on the other side of the ship. This side. Okay, sticker time. Okay, so to make sure, I'll just do these and put them on when I've done the stickers, because these are specific apparently. So, number 12 first. Next episode button over here. That's that one done. Stickers. Oh, okay. That's bag number 6 done. So we've got a spare white stud and we've got a spare slingshot for our friend. Who's up? Okay. This is left. Oh, okay. Number 7. And I need some of these funky stuff in the plastic bag. Okay. Oops. 2 extra money bags. Oh, hello. Even. Easy tab. Wow. Okay. Wasn't expecting the easy tab. I saw the gap of dots. I wasn't expecting that to actually work. There's 2 white ones. I assume they're going to go through the little pipe things, tubing. Be able to put them onto the ship, maybe. Okay, there should be another poster in here somewhere. There it is. Buggy. It's like the 3rd buggy, which is fine. Let's put them here with the rest of them. I've got 1 more poster in this bag. I've got 2 left to get the set of 8. So chances are, we'll see. Nothing but white pieces in that one. Look at that. Wow. Are we the same? No. Not far off it. A couple of sandy colour. I don't quite know what to call that. It's like a sort of brown, I guess. So if I accept what from it, in case we need it. There's a lot of white going on here now. Be careful I don't hit this down because I have loaded the pellet into the gun. That pinging across somewhere, across the other side of the room, trying to hunt back down again. The last video. How long park? Not push it too hard. It's fiddly to get in there. It's not rubber, it's like a soft kind of flexible plastic. So the clip on there kind of catches as it's going in. So I gotta jimmy it a little bit to get it in without breaking something. Second of these. 2 of these in total. Oh, there you go. That one went in quite easy actually. Okay, oh. That clips there. And that goes on. Oh, oh, okay. That's wild. Well, that's funky. I was wondering how that was done. problem is now anytime I'm touching anything with the front, these things will ping off, aren't they? You have to be careful. And hold it in place, nice. Cool. No, so that shouldn't. It's quite sturdy now. Good. Run the discs, and then it's telling me to put the stickers on. So I'm going to put the stickers on before putting the discs onto the ship itself. It's this side. Slightly. Sorts. Still in there. Not too bad. What's that? Okay, again. Keep hitting that. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to do this now. Oh, okay. I think that's right. I'm going to try and get that bag off now. It's going to wreck something, so that's fine. We can do that. Just 2 bits we put out earlier. Okay. Put that there. There. And then this goes around. Look at that. Wow. That's cool. Got a railing. So this has to be the figurehead. It's the only thing I can think of that would be building up like this. Look at this page, wherever that is. See if there's something on there, but I don't want to look at it yet. Yep. Okay, that's This sticky out bit to it. That's clever. Oh my god, that's so funny. And then we've got on that the lens head. Wow. That's cool. Ooh, okay. Bag number 8. Yeah, it's number 7 away. Spare bits. See a door on my file up. Okay, there's a minifigure in here. Just get that out. That's a massive hint as to what the minifigure in this bag is. Just not unplug that. So it's canvas there. There's the body, legs. There. Okay, so we've got Luffy in this one. He's got a little scar on him. I don't remember if the one from Alan Park had one actually. I didn't think so. Or Buggy. We've got a smiling Luffy and a very, very happy, eyes closed, laughing Luffy. I'm going to go for the same one that's gone in the book so far. I'm going to put the laughing, eyes closed Luffy because I think that's quite fitting. That's on. bit more of that. There we go. And there we have minifigure number 4. Set Luffy. Okay, let's see what the lights. It does say I need 4 of these as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be the start of the rigging. That's genius. Okay. I'm assuming we're going to be doing the same on the other side. I'm ahead of myself for this one. I did that one build. And it kind of come back to bite me a little bit in the rear end. It's fine. I managed to sort it. I have no idea what this is. Fun of it though. Here's the door bit already. Oops. Hopefully the camera's picking up the texture on that and the detail. Both sides. Where's it go that way? What? Okay. I guess. I'm confused with that. The door doesn't open normally, it's a little trap door. A door handle on it. Okay, that's confused me, but go. Okay. Trust the process, right? Trust the process. That kind of locks that in place. Perfect. It looks like. Why have they started? I'm not quite sure why they do that. On the other side, I'm just gonna probably just dangle that for a bit, I'd imagine. Rebuild the mast. Okay, kind of kicking out a little bit. Maybe there'll be something that'll hold them into place at some point later on. So kind of curving inwards a little bit. Let's see what happens. Not sure if that's supposed to be a ram's head kind of effigy, or if it's meant to be something to coil ropes onto. I'm not sure. Nice thing. I get the feeling it's just more like the ram's head sticking with the aesthetic of the ship. Okay, so we have to do 2 of those. So 2 of those. A little bit more to go on it. spare bits, obviously, that's fine. I think it's going to the end of this bit of the bag. That way. This is going to go. Right. Yep. Down. And that's going to go. Oh, oh wow. Oh. Oh. I see. That's clever. That's really clever. Okay. All coming together now, guys. Bag number 9. But first, spare bits from 808. I made 4 more of these, so I think that's the last of those. Bag. Oops. Plastic ones in here. Number 9. What is that? Oh, I see another wanted poster. You have to wait and see if it's one that we've already seen or not. I have seen it. I do know the answer to that question, but I'm not going to answer that just yet. I'm also going to click next up. A lot of different interesting shapes in this one. Looks like fruit, looks like a pretzel, a banana, croissant. Plastic on the floor separate from the paper for recycling. Recycling is important, kids. Okay. So let's put the word here. Right. I think there's a misprint. Wait, what? Oh, I did it the wrong way. Never mind. It's my mistake. Okay, so pretzel. I assume they're meant to be cherries or some sort of other fruit. That's a carrot. And a banana. That one there. That one there. Oh, there's more to go. We've got a pear. I think that's meant to be a pear. That's on go. There it is. So that's meant to be an apple. And then we've got kind of berry fruit. Apple goes in with that. Goes in with that. Okay. Okay, so to take 3 previous wanted posters. So we've got our Buggy, our Monkey D. Luffy, and our Vida. And the one from this bag, Don Krieg. So we're 1 away from getting the complete set. And it says to put them into here. Ah, that's cool. That's nifty. Okay. And putting on some sort of lid or roof or something to that effect. Yeah. On there. A little carry handle. Where does that go? Into the hole. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, hold on. Trying to make sure I get this on the camera properly. That's just going to slip into this gap. Tight. Just there. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy good. Love that. Okay, you can tell I'm easily amused, can't you? Is that one? Ah, okay. That's the base of our mast by the looks of it. I won't come back enough. A little chain bit. We have an anchor. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to pull that off there and weigh anchor. Okay. Ah, put the things on the wrong way. Pull that back out. Oh. Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting. Okay, that works. There it is. Oh, that works. So you can put these on the other side and then just push them down that way. There we go. Rectified. That's better. Assuming we don't want to see the red. So why is that? No. Oops. Oof, that is well and truly in that, isn't it? It just doesn't go far enough for the red bit. Oh, let me do it this way. Stable part of the table. What did I offer? Okay, so then, which way was this now? Red bit. I forgot where this goes. Oh, okay. So now I need the ones. Aha. That holds it a little bit straighter. Oof. I hope the camera angle's high enough to see that. Oh. That one. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I think we've got some more treasure loot stuff coming up. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely part of the chest, which I'll show to the camera in a second. The bone. Chicken leg. Hot dog. So it's the bone. See that can come up okay on the camera. Turkey drumstick, turkey leg, chicken leg, hot dog. Of course, the pieces of the chest, which I'll put together. And then obviously it opens and closes. There's a little handle on the side. And then these go in here. Well, where you would store food in a treasure chest, I don't know, but this is the straw hats, so he does like his food. Okay, so a green bottle. Assume that it's some sort of alcoholic beverage, given that we are dealing with pirates. We should have. Oh wow, a cup that looks like it's actually got liquid in it. That's wild. Okay, and then that goes. Ah, okay. Onto the deck, on the top deck. It's a little bit for you to get off, but it's there, so you then can get into this little room here. Looks like it might be a maintenance kind of room. And that. Okay, I think we're building another mast sail post thing. It's going well, isn't it? Yeah, some more brown with the red. And another brown and then red. And again, just going ahead to the next step just to make sure. Another two of these funky looking things with the ball joint on the end. I'm just going to go into this one this time. So it's the same size. This one's going into the mast on the front. Oh, it's upside down. What is that? Okay. Just going to go there. These are going to go onto the ship. So the top first, I think. Hold it in place. Okay, oh, no. Okay, oops. I thought it was come off. Okay. Little basket, plenty of different little details, wooden texturing on that crow's nest. Crow's nest. So onto the top of the mast there. I really hope the camera can get all of this in. Back a little bit further just in case. Cool. Oh, okay. So now we've got spares to go in the bag. And what bag was that? 9. Small bag. No, I didn't have a small bag for the 9. 7 for now. This one. So I've got a spare. Bone, hot dog, 2 little berry cherry things. I'll probably just put those into the chest actually, into the different storage compartments. Bone, hot dog, that. All shuts. And then this one I have to, no, it's the hold. This and that. Straw hats have plenty of food to go around. Cool. Spares, just make sure, because this quite a vibrant coloured mat, it's sometimes hard to tell if there's anything missing. Okay, on to bag number 10. Cool, and the plastic bag again. paper one. Yeah, I don't know why they do some paper over some plastic. That's, if you know, let me know in the comments below because I'm very curious about that. We have a minifigure. It's the last minifigure in this one. You can find the hat. Oh, okay. Legs. Yep. Cool. So I think this is the same outfit as the buggy circus tent. So we've got two faces. We've got a smiley face, and we've got, I perceive that to be more of an angry face. I'm going to put it onto the smiley face with the orange hair on, and if you haven't already guessed who it is by now, you will have. So this is going to be Nami, and she has a staff with her as well. Nami, so again, it's the same thing. I'm not sure about the faces. The smile looks the same, but I'd have to check the other side of it. But that's our last minifigure for this set. There is a spare staff as well, which I'll just put alongside with her over there. And then we build the final piece of the Going Merry. This is this to one side, safety first. Oh, here we go again. I found another bucket. I remember when I was amused. Here's Windmill Village. The bucket, this one's a red one. A grey handle. It's so amusing. Sort of glass or container there. This could be a storage area for cleaning equipment. Let's pull this other bit. That looks like that's a spoon. That is emphatically a spoon. That is definitely a spoon. So if the camera's going to pick that up too well. I'm going to just slip into this container. And this looks like a little spyglass. Just pop on there. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder if this will be one that has the movement restricted on it as well. I hope not, because that's nice. That moves quite nicely, so I'll put that for that a sec. Carry on. Okay, this piece is a little sack. Let me pull it onto the little sack. See this, picking up all the details. That's the piece I saw earlier and thought, what is that? Very cool. I'm not entirely certain what that's meant to be. That looks like a jewel of some sort on top of the green bottle. It could be just a bottle stopper. It definitely looks like a bottle with a lid on it. That's really cool. I'm feeling quite confident that this is going to remain movable. Everything is the back of the ship, so it's going to slot in, and then just pull it out and move it, and so forth. Okay, hold on. Ah, right. Yeah, okay. Missed that bit. So that will make that a lot more sturdy. Quite sure how I missed that. Eagerness, excitedness. That's better. That feels a lot more sturdy. Much better. Cool. Look across, so the extra white piece. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. So I'm going to make 2 of these. So I'm going to grab the pieces into their separate piles. Build another one of those. Our first step is super fiddly. Trying to get this one circular bit, this one piece. Oh, I see. That's clever. Little trees in the back of the ship. And then that is in slots into big slot into. There's a little bit of tweak in, there it goes. And that's the back end of the ship sorted. That's the last of the bags. I think it's just the sail next. Let me put the extra bits into a bag somewhere. A tiny bag from somewhere. Come on. Okay. A few little extra black bits, black dots, a handle for the bucket, some of the fruit bits on the tree, and a spoon. There's 2. Right, let's start with the back one, I think. So, is it just... No? Oh, I need 4. Ah. Oh, it's for those. Right, okay. That might not be the same one. I think the discs this launcher fires are slightly different to the one from Long Park. Nope, lost it. Ah. Okay, hang on, folks, hang on, folks. There it goes. Yeah, let's load one in. That's fine. Right. Okay. It looks like they just plug it in. Let's just go through this little. Okay, no, I think I'm gonna pull them out just to be safe. I'm gonna pull the little ball pins out. I don't want to accidentally risk. Look up the way. This is quite fiddly as well. Pull this in closer to me this way. One. Two. Hey, that's how sails work, right? I need the other way around. I was looking at the text on it, thinking that that would be the right way around. Apparently not. Yeah. There's like little Lego group copyright texting on the bottom. That's the main sail. The back one sorted. And that's the sails. Whoops, anchor. Let's decouple the anchor. I've raised the sails and I've decoupled the anchor and the spanner's just come off the hook. It's all going wrong. Cool. Okay, let me just make sure there's nothing else left in the book. That looks pretty much done. That fires the cannon, which I'm not going to do right now. We all know how powerful that is. The cannon is loaded. Actually, yeah, that still fires the little black brick, the extra different one. Slightly different bricks. We'll find somewhere to store the extra ones. Maybe in the chest. And that's it. So let's put the straw hats onto the ship. He's going to take up his residence on the top, as always. And follow it as in the book. Zorro's going to be relaxing. Chest. And get him onto the bricks. Apparently not. I can't brick today. There he goes. I'm down around 2. We've got Sanji just sort of stood on the side somewhere. On this side. Looking out. Got who's up? In his sniper nest. I'm not sure he's supposed to click into the bricks or not, but it looks a bit tight. I'm just going to stand him in there. And Nami is going to be. Oh, that's what that is. That's for the okay, it's a little control for the ship, the rudder. I'll take the stick off her. And we're holding that. She is the navigator. Double check. Yep, that's all of the book. That was crazy. Look at that. And there we have the Going Merry. I hope the entire size of that is on the camera. Because it's quite tall. That's amazing. I had so much fun doing this. This was great. There's so many little just hidden little bits that come out and move around. Okay, now that I put that in once, it seems to... Oops, tree, come on. It seems to slide in a lot nicer, which is quite nice. Yeah. Yeah, so there she is. This is the Lego Going Merry from the live-action One Piece series from Netflix. This was ridiculously fun to build. It's I think definitely something worth owning for any One Piece fan. I think it's worth having this in your collection. I haven't got a big collection of One Piece. I'm semi-new to it, but I'm loving it so far, what I've seen. I'm 200 odd episodes into the anime at this particular point. Absolutely loving it. I just can't get enough time to watch the problem, and that's the downside of it. So, but yeah, so if you enjoyed this build, make sure you are hitting that like and subscribe button. I don't know which camera I'm supposed to be facing right now, so excuse me while I'm just bouncing around the place. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button as I mentioned, and turn on notifications for the further coming Lego One Piece build. So the next will be the Baratier. That is bigger than this one again. So that'll be the biggest and longest, most likely, video in this series thus far. And it will be the final one on our road to Season 2, which is dropping on March 10th on Netflix. Just as a side note, we're not sponsored by Netflix. I just love One Piece, and I just want to tell you where to get it and watch it and whatnot. So, yeah, so that's it. One more left to go. So let me know in the comments down below what your favorite build of my series been thus far. We'll pin a link somewhere in the corner for you to go and check out the previous builds, which you may or may not be able to see behind me there. As always, thanks for watching. Keep building, keep sailing, and I'll see you all in the East.